Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to introduce you guys to the interesting and bonus project, which is 3D matching roof structure project. And in this project, the requirement is to draw area details of the roof structure in a building. And as the demo picture shows here, this work has captured every single details of the building, and all are in a 3D dimension. Because in the real life, the actual roof is in a 3D dimension. As you can see that the roof ridge, the roof hips, they are all have height. They are above the ground, they have height, and there's a slope for each one of them. So we need to capture the height and slope. In this case, we need everyone who works on here have strong 3D imagination and understanding for this project. Next, I'm going to introduce you guys to the actual work of this project. And now we are in the software. So as you can see, this is our target building on the left image. But on the right image, this one, this right image doesn't cover for our target building, doesn't cover it. So we can switch for and we can look for a right image that has covered the target building, and the second one doesn't cover, and okay, the third one has covered. So now we can use these two images to start our work. Before we start, I also want you guys to know this is unlike the 3D matching project we did before. The right and left image, they can be switched. Okay, they can be switched like this. So when you press this button here, flip view, the right and left image can be switched. Okay, so in this case, if you found the right image has a better angle, and you can switch to the left to work on it. So both image can be worked on. Okay, so let's begin. Before we start everything, all the target building need to redraw. Okay, all the target building need to redraw. So in this case, let's draw this for this building. And after we draw the building, we need to drag the side wall for the target building. Okay, and let's cut this part out, since this part only has a flat roof and we don't need to do anything for it. Okay, so remember, for all the building we need to redraw for every when you got the target building. Okay, after you have done the redrawing, next thing you need to do is to drag. Okay, no shift, no holding on shift, no holding on control, just drag this building on the right image to match them. Okay, to match them. So the purpose of the right image, is to have height information for everything you draw here. Maybe I will show you more example and you will understand the purpose of matching them. So anyway, as for now, we have done drawing for the building here and also match on the right image. So this building has have a correct 2D shape, and also on the right, after you match on the 3D on the right image, it has correct 3D information. So next, we're going to draw for this simple gable roof. And before we start, let's take an analysis for this roof. So the roof has 1 roof ridge and 4 roof hips. Okay, and for this roof ridge and for the roof hips, the most important part is the roof ridge. Why? Because, okay guys, this roof ridge, it decides the height and 3D relations with all other roof structures in this building. Right? So after, imagine if you can have a correct length and the height, height information for this roof ridge, then the rest of the thing you need to do is to connect them to the part, right? And then the roof structure can be done. So remember, this is very important. Keep this in mind. Every time when you work on the roof, you need to find the roof first. Find the roof ridge first. No matter it's for a big part, big building roof part, or small building roof part. The first thing, when you start drawing the roof, you need to find out where the roof ridge is. So let's begin to draw this roof ridge. Okay. So before we start to draw the roof ridge, there's another tool that I need to introduce you guys to. It's the assist line. And the assist line, which is here, is 9 on the keyboard for the shortcut. So you can press 9, so you will enter the assist mode. Okay, as for the assist mode, you can draw a line that can temporarily exist in this building and to help you to draw the roof part better. So now let's draw for this roof ridge. So you also can understand that this roof ridge is parallel to the other side, to these two sides of the building, right? So when we start our first point, which is here, we can move our cursor, move our mouse, and hold on these two sides of the building, and it will give you a warning. And as for the warning, as you can see that it gives you a chosen activity, something like that, right? So now we can draw a parallel line to this side. Okay, this is also very important because the parallel line can decide the correct shape and matchness of the building or of the roof structure part. Okay, so guys, every time you draw the roof ridge, you need to find out the correct parallel line and parallel relationship to which side of the building, and then refer to it and draw for the part. Okay, so now let's draw for the roof ridge, and it starts from here and stops around here, right? And I press space. Then, unlike the building part, unlike we draw the building, there is a line that actually exists on the task now. Okay, on this building now. So this line is very important. I will recap again. This roof ridge line is the most important part of the roof structure project, and every time, and also is the first thing you need to do when you draw a roof structure, because it decides the height and 3D relation with all other roof structures in this building. So every time when you draw a big or small part, you need to find out where the roof ridge is. And also, when you draw the roof ridge, it has to be, parallel to the sides of the building. Because if you just simply draw a line like this, the whole building will be incorrect. Okay, the structure you got will be incorrect. So we need to draw it parallel. So let's draw the roof ridge again. So press 9 to enter the mode, enter the assist mode, and start from this point. Move your mouse to there until it gives you the warning, and draw this parallel. As you can see, this will give you a blue dashed line to assist you to draw for it, and press space. Okay, if you want to remove it, press this cross button, delete all assist line. Okay, now after you draw the assist line for the roof ridge on the left image, the next thing you need to do is to match. Remember, when we drag the building to match on the right image, you also need to do this step for the assist line on the right image. Okay, so after you finish this, then select this and move it to match on the right image. So repeat again. I will repeat again. The match on the right image will give the assist line a 3D image. Will give it a 3D height information. So as you can see that I will change it so to this mode. So as you can see that this green line, okay, this green line is actually above the building. Okay, is above the building. As you can see, this is above the building. And how we can make it above the building is by match it on the right image. Okay, I can show you guys that if I move the this roof ridge down there, and the green line will just disappear to some bottom part. Okay, so very important, we need to match it on the right image to give it correct 3D information like this. Okay, so how we can enter this mode? Remember, guys, to hold the skull, okay, hold the skull on your mouse, and then move, like this. Okay, hold the skull on your mouse to move like this. It can give you this 3D view to see it. How to activate it? You can press this button, reset, and click on the building. Now you are back to the normal view. So after we have found the correct roof ridge and draw the assisted line and match it on the right image to give it a correct 3D height information, the rest of the work is very, very easy. Now we can use the straight line S to connect all these points, right? And then this can be you have already finished one part of this roof. And if you draw this part correct, the right image will match perfectly. Okay, so this is also another way to check if your work is correct. If the part you just draw is not matched on the right image, then the part you just draw is wrong. Okay, so I will finish the rest of it. Let's see. So it's very easy. Just connect all the points like this. See, this part also matched perfectly, right? And let's finish the rest of it. So you need to remember, guys, you also need to snap, okay? Snap to the building. When the point turns to green, that's where you should drop the point. All right? And for the last part, you also need to connect all the points. See, I wait until the point I found the point where it turns green, and then I click on it and press space. Now we have done for so after we have drawn for this roof structure for this building, we can remove the assist line, and to check if we missed any roof part, we can press the button on the left of your keyboard of 1, okay, on the left of the 1 on your keyboard. To press it, it will show all the roof part that has a slope, okay, that has a height information, that has a height, has a slope into blue, okay. And in this case, you can see these 4 parts have been covered, and this is just a flat roof. We don't need to draw for it, right? So in this case, we have done this part, and we can hold our score bottom to check in this 3D mode, and also we can to check it on the right image, right? So this is very easy and very straightforward to check. And to reset it, press this button and also press on it. You click on it and press the image. All right. One last step, select everything, press 4 to group them. Okay, guys, you need to group everything in this building, and then we can submit.